Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Legacy review. This is Rock versus Dredge, the round 3 of the two-mans, game 1. This hand is fine. I didn't realize what my opponent was playing. I didn't realize that I had already played this person. So, to me, this was an unknown opponent. What we have available to us, we don't have a first-turn play off of the Mox, so what we end up doing is playing the Arbor instead of holding the Arbor or discarding the Arbor. If the birds had been a Bob, we probably would have discarded the Arbor, fetched out a basic, swamp with the Bird and Catacombs, played the Bob. The next turn probably played the Lily, unless we saw that our opponent was the Dredge deck that we played before. That being said, once we did see that it was the Dredge deck that we did play before, we would have played the Knight and gone from there. As you can tell, I skipped ahead. We are at the 4-minute 40-second mark, and we have a decision here. Our opponent has 5 cards in hand, 2 Narcomoeba triggers on his stack. We have a Knight with a Bog, an active Wasteland, and a Dryad Arbor. Liliana at 1 because for some strange reason Liliana actually happened here. Our decision is whether we Bog our opponent now or we wait until the end of their turn when the Icarids go in. And what that would do, doing it now means that they have no black cards, they have no Narcomoebas, like no black cards, black creatures for the Icarids to eat to come back into play, except for themselves, in which case Birds probably isn't going into the red zone. It means that we have 10 total damage coming at us this turn, but the next turn it's not 10. It's not even close to 10. Our Knight being a 4/4 and Liliana being where she is, we can afford to let this come in, and even being able to just fetch a Maze of It to offset the 1 damage coming in, or the 2 damage coming in through the air. Our opponent has 5 cards. They're not swinging. We could wait this out, but instead we opt to let those things come in. What that does is it creates a slew of possibilities. I mean, if our opponent opted to just go, whatever, I'm going to be attacking you from the air for the next couple of turns. Let's see, it's 4 turns, 5 turns. Yeah, they could do it. The bridges, the Icarids, not that worth it. He ends up sacking all of the creatures that would actually be good. So our opponent doesn't punish us in the way that he probably should have. Who cares if you lose the Icarids? You are not in a position to actually risk this. The good thing is that our opponent did it before before combat. That way they are allowed to attack us still, so they can still attack for 8. I've got no reason to block with the bird. There's absolutely no point. All our opponent did was just put him out, but we still made the wrong choice there.